Dr. Michael Szabo, you are an emergency room doctor in Toronto. We are in still, for many people, lockdown. Have the public health authorities taken this too far, too long?
Well, I think it's been really difficult on people, and I really want to say thank you to all the people that have done such a great job in keeping to these measures that were instituted, and I know it's been really, really hard. I do think it's been necessary. I think this is a novel virus that we have very little experience with. I think we needed some time to really understand what's going on here, to really understand how to treat patients with this problem. I think we've learned a lot of stuff. I think we're now ready to start to take the next step and open things up, but we really needed that time. 3 months is not that long.
Have we had a huge cost, though? I've seen some stats in other countries. The suicides are up, the family violence is up, there are a lot of cases of distress, and there are also people who are waiting for operations, and the operating rooms are closed down, and many have lost their lives because of that. Is the cure, in other words, perhaps really on par with the solution?
Well, I'm really glad you're bringing that stuff up because it is really important to consider in this situation. Because, when we're ever looking at stuff like this, we're always looking at balancing the risks. So the risks of the lockdown versus the risks of not doing the lockdown. The decision that was made, was to do the lockdown. I think we need to understand the risks on the other side of that. And I do think people are thinking of those things. Yes. And I think that's part of the push right now to open things up and to try to get people back to some semblance of normalcy. But we've got to be very careful in how we do that.
Are you getting comments from people? I was walking down the street today. A woman came up to me and she said, "I know who you are." She said, "Just tell everybody I've had it with this." I feel for quite exercise.
Yeah, for sure. It's so hard. It's been really difficult. But let's put it in context. This is the biggest pandemic to hit the world in 100 years.
Right.
This is a really big situation, and I know it's very real. Someone that works on the front lines, this is very real. This is a virus that we've never seen before. I've never seen chest x-rays that look like the ones I've seen in the last little while. I've never seen people get that sick that quickly. I think we really, need that time to really sort of get comfortable with this and be able to optimize the outcomes for everybody.
You bring that point up about getting comfortable with it, and one of the fears I'm hearing from people is that if you get COVID, many people will just survive. There's a high mortality rate in nursing homes. We don't know whether it's COVID or some other underlying thing, but people are saying, well, it could be manifested in your body, in your lungs, or in other organs, or in your blood system. We don't know, or do we know, how it's going to be manifested in people?
We're still learning. We're learning a lot that there are a lot of vascular effects on the blood vessels, effects on blood clotting, all sorts of things. And that's why this 3 months. I know it's been really hard for people, and I don't want to underestimate how difficult it's been. But we need that time to really understand how this is working, what's happening to people, so that we can optimize the outcomes for everybody. And
Okay, we're almost to the end of the 3-minute interview, but I want to ask you, are masks going to be something for everybody for the future?
I think they're really important. I think it's the one way we can really mitigate things as we reduce some of these physical distancing measures, as we're bringing people together more in the workplace. We're learning that crowded environments indoors are very risky. So anytime we're in those situations, masks can be used to try to mitigate the risk, because this virus, it wants to infect us. It's looking for an opportunity. So it's up to us right now, as we open things up, to try to reduce that opportunity, try to not give it that opportunity. And mask has been shown so far to be quite powerful in being able to do that. So I think they're very important.
Darn, I wish you weren't saying that. Michael Szabo, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Our next broadcast, we're going to be dealing with policing in Canada, politicians in Canada, race in Canada. For the LeDrew 3-minute interview, my name is Stephen LeDrew.